Okay, welcome to another haul video. My name's Walter O'Neill and I'm a UK reseller or an antique dealer. I buy and sell antiques, collectibles and anything I like to make a profit. Some of my videos, I do how-to videos. The purpose of today's video is to share with you the haul that I've bought. So the things I've bought, tell you how much I've paid for them. This is Splott Part 2. If you watched the haul I done a few days ago where I bought a load of things from a subscriber, Gary, this is the second part of that same day's buy-in. So shall we get started and actually have a look at what we bought? I'm going to start my day today with one of the best pieces I've bought rather than keeping it for the end. I've got some really good pieces, but this is quite something. So we have a 1903 short bayonet. Now this one is produced by Chapman of Sheffield. It's got the broad arrow and it would have been on the Enfield rifle. Now I've been doing a lot of reading about this short bayonet and apparently they are seriously rare. There are forums and blogs, people asking how can they find one of these bayonets. Now I'm not a military man, but I liked it so I bought it. But from the research I've been doing, there is a whole host of things where you've had a load of larger bayonets converted down into 1903 pattern bayonets. You've had a load shipped out to India. It's all sorts. There's a lot there and I can't really grasp my head around it all at the moment. There is one of these in the Imperial War Museum. Other than that, I can't find a single one for sale on Google. Let me show you the condition of this. This is in seen action condition. This has not been just in surplus in storage. It has got a load of markings here, which I'll probably slice in a photograph for you. And it's got a load of markings here, including the 1903. So, at the moment, it needs more research. But the one thing I do know is that everybody is chasing these. They're apparently one of the rarest bayonets. They were done from 1903 to 1907 and then they changed the style. So a very short run. And from what I gather on the forums, not a lot of them were used because people seem to be saying they want one that's been used and serviced, not just in storage, whatever that means. Maybe they weren't that popular given out because of how short they are, I don't know. As I said, I'm not a military man, but it's a 1903 bayonet. Short. It's only 310 millimeters in total length. So 31 centimeters in total length. That gives you an idea how short it is. It's got its scabbard or sheath, whatever you call them. Now I paid £100 sterling for this, or $140. So to buy that at Splott Market in the morning, I had a gut instinct and I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy it. When you consider I've sold Remingtons and the likes of those for 40s and 50s full size bayonets, that's a lot of money to pay for a short. However, I done very well off the one gentleman and I took a gamble, and to be honest with you, I think it's going to pay off. From what I'm reading, these are going to be in the hundreds. So there's not going to be a small profit on this. It's going to be a really handsome profit. So, over the moon with that. If any of you who are watching are military experts and want to drop any advice on the Bayonet, I am very appreciative and grateful for the help. So we move on to something I struggle with now, identifying dogs. We're going to assume some sort of terrier. The gentleman had a pair of these on his table. They're 1930s, they're like an alloy. However, the other one was all gone, all up the side, so I only took the good one. But a really nice dog. No doubt I've got it wrong again. You'll tell me what dog breed this is, but I'm not worried. I trust you. So that's a really nice example, to be honest with you. I love the face on him and the detail. So, very nicely made. Can't give you a price on that because I bought a bit of a job lot. So, I'll show you the job lot and then I'll tell you the price. This is Isle of Wight glass. It's a perfume bottle in good condition. Beautiful colouring, look at that colouring. It's not a signed example, but a real nice example of Isle of Wight glass as a perfume bottle. Beautiful little thing. Part of the same job lot. Again, part of the same job lot, we have this enamel and sterling silver medal. It is for Milford Haven past president Rotary International. So Rotary Club. It's blue enamel on sterling silver and it is fully hallmarked on the reverse. I haven't dated it or nothing yet. Do you know, as an individual price, he was going to charge me £4. That's about $6.50 for sterling silver and enamel medal. But I done a job lot. I had a couple of really nice coins. Task Force 1982. And one for the Battle of Trafalgar. Which is 2005, 1805 to 2005. So they were in the whole of the job lot. I had this really nice, probably 1940s RAOB. So it is the Royal Antiquesarena Order of Buffaloes. So it's not Masons or Masonic, it's the Buffaloes. It's enamel, it's brass. Wouldn't have been nice if it was silver, but it's all dated and inscribed on the back. 1947. So a nice little bit of regalia medals there. Also had this. Now, as crosses go, this is quite something. It's like a base metal and chrome with enamel. Beautifully done. That was a really, really nice cross. I'll splice in some photos of this so you can see just how beautiful it is. That's a bit of jewellery, that's very well made. that was it for the little haul off him, and the entire thing cost me £35. So that was the medals, the dog, the cross, the Isle of Wight studio glass. £35 for the whole lot, which I felt, and the coins, so I felt that was a really good little buy, because the coins I'll get a tenner each, $14 each for the coins. So work out £35, £35, about $50, $55 for that little parcel. That on his own is beautiful. Okay, I bought another parcel off another dealer. So I'm going to show you the 3 items now, and then I'll tell you the price. So first of all, we have quite a rare sterling silver coin, dated 2005, and it is for the Grand Slam. Now I've had a look online, and there isn't another sterling silver Grand Slam coin up for sale at the moment from the Royal Mint, with his paperwork, with his box. So that is sterling silver, solid sterling silver. So you're over an ounce of silver, possibly 2 ounces, I don't know. Let's have a look. It's definitely an ounce of silver, might be more, but it's the Welsh Grand Slam. It's a proof quality coin. So it's 1 ounce of silver. There you go. Now, I haven't seen another of these, and it's the Grand Slam. So, who doesn't love rugby, apart from me? So there was that one. Then there's this beautiful little Edwardian hand-painted wooden stamp box. And that's a little sloped out there for the stamps. So a nice beautiful little wooden stamp box there. Don't even know what that says. I'll have a look at it later. But a beautiful little stamp box. I do well with stamp boxes. Then there's this. Next to the Bayonet, this is my favourite thing of the week. You're going to love this. Okay, so we got a paperweight, but it's not just a paperweight. Let me show you this. So we have a paperweight with a pair of dice. It's probably from around 1900. It's P. Barrow Company, ship chandlers and purchasing agents, 208 Jackson Street, Florida. So you got the dice. It's a shipping company. On the back, it's got a mirror. Look at that aging on that mirror. Ooh, there I am. Now, I absolutely, seriously rate this. I love it. I've never seen one before. It is different. You find me another. It's in lovely condition. And them dice are gorgeous. Lovely little dice. I just absolutely love this. I'm going to splice in photographs of this for you. But if you're into shipping and things like that, you know, this is at the time, I think, when they'd have held like poker championships on ships, things like that. Beautiful thing. Really unusual to have the mirror set in the back. Now, those 3 pieces cost me quite a bit of money. I actually paid £70 sterling for those 3 pieces, about $110. Quite a bit of money for the 3. I do think that one, however, will pull all the money back for the 3. This one here is a little quirky bit of Indian brass. So we have a King Cobra on stand. Unfortunately, it's only a single. And what is it? It is either a menu holder or a nameplate holder. If you look at the back there, you'll slide your piece of paper in there. Be a lovely little menu holder. It's a shame I didn't have more. I absolutely loved them. It cost me £2. And I actually really like it. Just wish I had more of them. It's just a little collectible now, quirky, that'll go in the shop as something different. If I'd had a set of these, they'd have been on my website. They are really that good. But a King Cobra with his wings out, if you like, you know, up in the air, and then a little menu holder. Now that's a really sweet little thing. I suppose you could have just that on your desk with like a welcome card on it, welcoming people in, you know, into like a little Indian restaurant or something like that. It's just really sweet. I've had a couple of bits of ceramics that are just shop fill. So I've had a ginger jar by Wedgewood, and it is Mirabelle is the pattern. I don't really rate the stuff, however it's shop fill and it came in for £1, a whole pound or $1.50. This is quite nice. It's 20th century. I don't know if you remember watching my video the other day, and I explained to you with Wedgewood and things, if it's stamped made in England and that, it's 20th century one. There's your made in England, there's your Wedgewood. If it doesn't have any England or made in England, then it's going to be a 19th century one. Now this is 20th century. It's the green Jasper, not the blue or black. Now the Jasper way you want to find that pulls big money is tricolour. If you can get 3-4 colours in your Wedgewood, so you've got your base colour, another colour, you're in the hundreds. Now I paid £5 or $7.50, but it's shop fill. I bought it because I've got a lady coming in asking for Wedgewood, and that's a £20 vase. That's the only reason I bought it. £20, $30. That's what I plan on selling that for. It's a nice thing, it's in mint condition, there's no damage on there. And to be honest with you, it's quite an unusual one. You don't get this type normally. Go back to another little bit of jewellery. I've got an early 20th century, I say early, I haven't dated it, it could be Second World War. It's a sweetheart badge in sterling silver. I haven't even looked at the hallmarks yet. It cost me £5. It is fully hallmarked. It's hallmarked there. You know, but it is what it is. It's just a beautiful little solid silver, sterling silver sweetheart brooch for a £5. I couldn't leave it there, could I? Again, I bought this on request. This is a piece of china by Royal Doulton. Historic England is the pattern name, and I think it's from the series way. I'm not 100%, but I think it's from the series way. But it's Historic England, and you got an image of Plymouth here with all the ships in the background. Now that only cost me £2, so $3 for Royal Doulton. Or was it £5? Could have actually been £5, which would be $7.50. I'm gonna have to check my book. It was one or the other. Could be £5. Either way, it's in good condition. No chips, no way on the actual picture either, which is quite unusual. So it's a collectible little bowl, and again, got people coming in the shop asking for this stuff, so I had to have it. This one here needs a little bit of work. We've all had ships in bottles, haven't we? I have never had a miner in a bottle. Well, not a miner. So we got the horse and cart. It's fallen off the tracks a minute. I got to undo the top, put it all back together. But you've got the cart carrying the coal and the horse in a bottle. Now obviously it's not done the way ships are. Ships are put in and then they pull them up or build them inside. This one, by the looks of it, has been cut and then resealed. But it doesn't matter because it still makes a really interesting curio. It's going to be no fun whatsoever, I can tell you, trying to put it all back together. I'm going to have to literally open it up, get long tweezers, pick everything up into place, and it's not going to be fun at all. However, I paid a tenner for it, and we have, rather than ship in a bottle, we have a horse and cart carrying coal in a bottle. It was £10, $14. It's a curio that I couldn't leave behind. Needs a little bit of attention to put him back up on the rails, but you know what? Have you ever seen one? Because I can tell you now, I haven't. Okay, so now we have a brass, I would think probably Royal Coronation or something along them lines, horse and carriage, or horses pulling the carriage. It looks like a Royal Coronation carriage or something like that. It cost me £5 or $7.50. Solid brass. It's in good condition. You know, it's nothing special, but you know I like my metalware, and something like that look nice in the shop, and somebody can just walk in, pick it up, and go, yeah, I like that. It's cheap enough. I'll take it home. Okay, so that is today's little haul. That is Splott Part 2. Now, obviously, the paperweight with the dice in and the bayonet are the star lots of today, and feel free to share any info or help on any of the lots you like. But overall, when you add this lot to the lot I bought off Gary, Splott was an absolute amazing win again. Hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.